I don't know how to switch it off, and I haven't been able to switch it off.
You got the YouTube brain.
It's not the YouTube brain.
Yeah, everything needs to be for a purpose. Everything has to have a reason.
Yeah, I just there have been like too many movies.
Which is ironic coming from the guy who watches all the Isekais.
Oh, well, yeah, I know. Right?
But that's the thing. That's the thing with the Isekais. I know what the expectation is. I'm like,
So why don't you have those same expectations with just movies or games?
because
So we're like, you know what? Maybe it's fine if I don't come out of this with like a really like fucking question, like esoteric question about like my existence or whatever, like a deeper understanding of something.
It's not that, because like, okay, let me rephrase that. With Isekai, for example,
Sure.
I know the exact package I'm getting from that. I just want a quick, cheap thrill ride. All right, done and done. I'm gonna forget this. If I'm watching something like Blade Runner, for example, if I wasn't in the sci-fi mood, I'm gonna be like, what is going on here? Right?
What's the point?
Why is Ryan Gosling just
Like
really
brooding
fucking broody and lonely and really sad and all this shit? But like, I was just like, when I watched it, I was just, oh man, I just really I'm just in a mood to just be immersed in a different world and just a different futuristic world. And I was just like, that's just the kind of mood I'm in.
Sure.
And I watched it and I was like, holy shit, this is so fucking good. And I just immersed myself in that. And I watched Ex Machina because I was like, Black Mirror isn't really doing it for me right now, but I really, really want to watch something Black Mirror-esque. So that's why I watched Ex Machina.
Black Mirror was good.
Yeah, watch Ex Machina if you're
God,
in
Ex
the mood for
Machina
something like
was such a
that.
good
Because
movie.
it feels like a Black Mirror episode made by a different director.
Yeah,
but
that's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, for me, like being in the mood to do a certain thing is so important, which is why I will put off a piece of media for literally sometimes years or decades until I'm in like the exact right mood, which will happen sometime down the line. And then I'm going to enjoy it more. And I try not to pressure myself to keep up with certain things just because that's the hot new thing or that's the thing that people want me to do or play in that exact moment. Fullmetal Alchemist, for example. But
Will you ever be in the mood for it?
yeah, I mean, okay, here's the thing. I discovered 20th Century Boys very, very early on in my like weeb, like in my anime fandom.
You really fucked yourself over with that because you found peak so early.
Yeah. But like I remember it was like just before moving to Japan, I was like, I think I'm in the mood to read this. And then I read it, and then now it's my favorite manga of all time.
Yeah.
It's my favorite manga of all time, and I didn't rush it. I waited to a point where I was like, I think I'm gonna fully appreciate the story, which is why I haven't read Pun Pun either, because I'm not chronically depressed enough.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. I'll wait. Which is
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is, right? You're like, when you get like that like sad, you're like, I need to know if someone else feels this way.
Yeah.
So you're like, I'll look, and that's where a story like that can really help, right?
yeah, because I feel like so much of today is just like consuming, watch, play the next thing, and sometimes you just want to like, all right, what am I actually in the mood for? Do I want to replay something, or do I want to watch something in a certain genre or like this really, really weird niche genre? You know what niche genre I've been getting into on YouTube recently?
What?
Urban planning.
What?
I don't know why.
Tell me you're in your mid-30s. Not telling me you're in
What do
your
you mean
30s.
urban planning? What do you mean, what?
like city planning. I don't know, because we were talking about like like city planning, and there's this YouTuber who I discovered recently that basically debunks every idea that Elon Musk has ever had.
Right.
I can't remember his name. I think
I
it's
know
like
the guy
Adam
that
something.
squirrel for a profile picture.
I can't remember. Like you will know if you watch any of his videos, and he'll be like, "Trains are the solution."
Yeah,
like
I mean,
every
like-
solution is fixed with building more trains.
Yeah, right.
And you're like,
Every-
wait, actually, you're kind of right.
Or buses.
Or buses.
No one likes that buses are the solution, but it's
Yeah.
always buses.
Yeah.
Buses always fix the problem.
Yeah.
Annoyingly.
Yeah.
But from watching these videos, I'm just like, I should play SimCity.
No.
Or I should play like City Skylines. I don't know. Like.
Oh, we played Risk, and then I went home and played Risk on PC. It was not fun. It was not fun.
Why wasn't it fun?
You just play against 5 people online that you don't like.
Yeah, that is an
No,
IRL game.
Risk is about like looking the person in the
Yeah,
eye.
yeah.
You know you're about
Also,
to fuck them over.
like 5 players was a lot.
Yeah,
with Risk.
that would take so
And also
long.
the turns take so long.
Yeah.
Because I normally when I play video games or board games, I feel like I am in the fast turn club where I'm like, I'll just get my turn done right now. I've already planned it. I'm not going to sit here for 15 minutes and waste everyone's fucking time while I decide what I'm going to do. I already planned it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's fair.
Online, not fun.
That's why I can't play multiplayer Civ.
Oh, right.
It's so slow.
It is very, very
It is
slow.
slow.
Yeah.
But like that came out at a time where like we had the time to spare. You know, like when I was in like high school playing fucking Civ 2 with my friends over a LAN party, like we had all the time in the world.
We made too much good stuff now. there's not enough time.
Yeah,
we
it's
make
true.
too much bangers.
That is true.
Yeah.
Slow down.
I think the next RPG I'm going to stream, because I'm
When are you going to
jealous.
stream something?
Sorry?
When are you going to stream something good?
I think I'm going to stream Undertale.
Oh,
I've
wow.
never experienced Undertale.
Wow.
But the problem is I want to marathon it, and
You can easily do it
It's-
in one stream.
I cannot do. Like how long does it take to finish Undertale? Like 12 hours?
Like one ending?
I don't know, like one playthrough. Yeah,
10 hours?
10 hours.
Not even, I don't think, actually. Like, I'll check. I'm pretty sure it's not that long, because I remember I used to, like, for fun, I would do one of the endings pretty quickly. How long to beat Undertale?
'Cause I thought it was like 15, so I was like, oh, that's
yeah,
a,
7 hours.
Yeah,
7 hours?
It's short.
And then, obviously...
But is that like near ending, or is that like
No,
the
it's an actual
ending?
No, I mean there's multiple endings.
But
right?
I think I would say, unlike other video games, to get the other endings, it is a completely different story.
Yeah,
Like,
it is
you-
So that's why I
Completely-
asked, is it like the near ending A, or was it?
No, it's like a
No,
completely
it doesn't
different.
build on the previous ending.
It's a
at all.
completely different
Okay.
way of playing the game.
Your actions actually have consequences,
Yeah.
and that's the
Okay.
whole point. And there's like 3 main endings, I'd say.
Genocide, pacifist, and
No,
regular.
Like regular.
Yeah,
like,
I
okay.
guess.
So just play it normally.
Play it normally, and if you like it, then you can do like genocide.
Yeah,
and
because
pacifist.
I realized I just can't do multi-day streams for a single video game, I guess.
Then yeah, you can experience most of you could probably do 2 endings in like 12 hours or like 13
Yeah.
if you rush the second one.
Okay.
Because the other ones are once you do one ending, you can just look and be like, how do I get the other endings? Like, what do you have to do? And then once you just read the criteria, you'll be
Yeah.
good to go.
Yeah. Okay. Because my stream, I say like my stream stamina is just like really hard
You
after.
gotta build it up.
I've been trying to build it up, and I think I've just hit the wall. I've hit the wall.
What's your wall?
Like 8 hours.
Are you starting like when you wake up, or like are you waiting like a couple of hours?
I can't just like switch on after I wake up. Like I need an hour for like my.
I know. To be fair, I normally prefer an hour.
Yeah.
Having an hour, even when I did like the streams where I'll sleep on stream, I'll like fuck off for an hour
Yeah.
before I wake up because I can't talk right away.
Yeah,
I
I just
just
like-
actually like 1 hour, but sometimes I'll spend like 4 hours in the morning doing other stuff, and then I'll stream, and I'm already quite tired like 3 hours in.
Yeah.
because I could have done more, but it's all preference.
Yeah, and it's also like I've realized I need like a few hours to like wind down as well. Otherwise, I just can't sleep. I don't know. There's like too much adrenaline. There's too much adrenaline in my blood from like streaming all day that I guess I need to condition myself to like sleep right after I stream. But I realize if I have like
I rarely do. I mean,
Yeah.
normally I'll watch YouTube videos for like half an hour before I fall asleep.
Right.
I need like 2 hours.
That's
Like,
a long time.
That is
That is
a
a
long
long
time.
time.
That is a long time.
That's a lot of YouTube shorts.
2 hours to fall asleep?
No, if I'm like streaming,
Oh.
you know, if I'm like streaming and I need to like wind down because I think it just takes a long time for my brain to switch from like one mode to like another mode. So if I'm like in streamer mode, then I'm like in streamer mode and I can't fall asleep until
Yeah, that's fair.
like way later. I don't know. Maybe it's an age thing. Maybe it's not. I don't fucking know.
Maybe you just don't.
I think it's a skill issue.
Maybe I'm just not a streamer, which I'm not.
No, you are. You're good at it.
When are you gonna stream more, Joey? When are you gonna stream more?
When I get paid to.
Joey.
What do you mean you're paid to?
No, well, because like when I started the nonsense thing and I like tried to go full on with it, like I had to fucking sacrifice something because I was like, if I continue to do everything that I'm currently doing on top of this, I'm not gonna have any time left to do anything.
That's fair.
So I was like, what's the one thing that I can sacrifice that will like because like I think it took me because I've had a Twitch channel for as long as I've had a YouTube channel, albeit not as consistent as my YouTube channel, but I think it took me all this time to finally realize that I'm just not built for streaming. Like I don't have the brain capacity to be able to do like 7-8 hour streams. Like I've done a few 7-8 hour streams. I was fucking exhausted by the end of it. Like I had like almost like a stream hangover the next day. Like,
Oh no, I've had that as well.
yeah, like
it
I just like
affects my next day.
I just like can't function the next day after like a really long stream, and that's when I kind of realized like I'm just not built for being in front of the camera for that long or like being entertained for like that long without any breaks. You know?
Yeah.
And maybe that is like the way that I'm like trying to think about streaming or like whatever it is, but like I don't know. I thought like what's the one thing that I can kind of sacrifice in order to do it, and I was like probably streaming, just because I never really took it seriously. It's always just been like a fucking shit post.
Side gig.
It's always been a side, not even a side gig, it's just like something I just wanted to try. And it's just like it's just not really my thing. So that's where we are.
See, what I don't understand about you is your second channel videos where you can just like turn on without an audience and just like start talking.
Oh no, I much prefer that because it actually gives me time to like internalize what I want to say, and like I can kind of plan out like, okay, this is how I want to phrase certain things. Whereas like if I'm put on the spot, I'm just my brain just goes blank because I'm just sitting there like.
The other thing I'd say is useful is that maybe you'll get like live fact checkers. So it's like if you're saying something wrong, you don't publish it. And it's really awkward. You're like, I didn't get corrected.
Yeah, well, I mean that's why though, like I also like just like recording my second channel stuff because it actually gives me time to like go into research so that my stuff is as accurate as possible. Granted, I'm not perfect.
You are your own fact checker.
Yeah, I'm gonna get shit wrong, of course, but like I get distracted when there's a live chat in front of me. Like I'd be saying something and I'd be trying to get my thought across, and then in my periphery I would see something in the chat, and then my
I'm sure
brain
I
just gets
ignore them.
distracted.
I don't know. Just ignore them.
I just can't ignore it.
It sounds counterintuitive. I need my chat to concentrate.
Really?
Because unless chat is there to check on me and to make sure I'm saying stuff, I'll just get distracted by something else. So like if I know chat is there, I'm like, I need to finish my sentence.
No, I'm locked in, bro. I'm locked in on what I want to say.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And if people don't like it, then they can write in the comments.
you deal with that shit later.
Yeah, the future Joey will take care of
future
that.
Joey will take care
Now
of that.
Joey is just like, I'm locked in. I know exactly what I want to say. I know exactly how I want to phrase it. I'm going to say it.
God, I wish that was me.
I don't know, man. There's a part of me that's kind of jealous of you guys who can do streams like that and just like not get as tired.
Yeah, but I hate that like sometimes I'll go live and I finish and it's just like I gotta go to sleep. And I'm like, I haven't done anything today. I've just sat here and spoken for like 19 hours.
Yeah, that's why I can't stream multiple days in a row.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's the weeks when I stream more than like 3 times that I feel like the soul coming out of me.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, 2 weeks of Cyclothon, so most I've ever streamed I think in a row.
Yeah.
And it was fun. I think that's because I was
But you're doing something active.
Yeah.
But the day after, when I finished, I had nightmares that I was streaming, and I forgot to turn it off. I had like nightmares for like 2 days that I was
Damn.
every time I went to bed, I thought I was streaming,
That's terrifying.
and I was like, I woke up like, oh, I'm sleeping. Okay. Yeah.
Connor's just in his bed. He's just like, what's up, chat?
Thank you, $5. Yeah, I just remember having this visceral, weird thought of being asleep but being watched.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it was
terrible.
a very weird feeling. Yeah.